My name is Alina. I am 27 years old. I am not from your country. I was born in a small village in Ukraine. Now, I live in a big city where people speak English every day. When I first came to the city, did not know how to speak English. I could not say hello in a good way. I was shy. I was scared. People talked fast. I could not understand them. I felt small, felt lost. One day I sat in a park, so I was alone. I saw many people smiling, talking, laughing. A little girl came near me. She gave me a flower. She said, "This is for you." I smiled, but I did not say anything. I wanted to say, "Thank you. You are very sweet," but the words did not come. That night, I cried. I told myself, "Alina, you must learn English. You must speak. You must grow." From that day, I started learning one small sentence every day. I started like this. I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth. I drink tea. I go to work. I like flowers. I have 2 hands. Simple, small, but useful. Then I started to speak to myself in English every day. In the morning, I said, "Good morning, Alina." Neen. Kitchen, I said, "I am making coffee." In the mirror, I said, "You can do it, Alina." I felt silly, but I did it. After 1 week, I met my neighbor. Her name is Lucy. She is old but kind. She smiled and said, "Good morning." I smiled and said, "Good morning." She was surprised. She said, "You speak English?" Said slowly, "A little." She clapped and said, "Very good." I was happy. I was proud. Wanted to learn more. I asked Lucy, "Can you help me speak English?" She said, "Yes. Every day we will talk." So every day, Lucy and I spoke for 10 minutes. She said, "Tell me about your day." I said, "I woke up. I ate breakfast. I cleaned my room." She corrected me with love. She smiled. She said, "You are doing great." One day, I made a mistake. I said, "I sleep at 7 a.m. She laughed and said, "Do you sleep in the morning?" I said, "No, I mean 10 p.m. We laughed together. From that day, I felt free. I was not scared to make mistakes. I said to myself, mistakes help me learn. I must keep speaking. Then I started to speak with shopkeepers. At the fruit shop, I said, "How much are the apples?" The man said, $3 for 1 kilo. I said, "Okay, I want 1 kilo." He smiled and said, "Your English is good." I smiled back. I felt warm inside. Then I went to the coffee shop. I said, "Can I have 1 tea, please?" The lady said, "Yes, of course." She asked, "Where are you from?" I said, "Ukraine." She said, "Oh, welcome. Your English is nice." Step by step, I was speaking English with more people. My fear went away. My heart became light. One day I saw the little girl again, in the park. She came to me and gave me another flower. I smiled and said, "Thank you. You are very sweet." She smiled and said, "You speak now." I said, "Yes, I do. Thank you for the flower." She hugged me that day. I cried again, but this time I cried with joy. I called my mother and said in English, "Mama, I speak English now." She did not understand, but she said, "I am proud of you." I remembered my first days. I could not speak. I could not understand. I was scared. But now I could talk. I could listen. I could make friends. You see, English is not just a language, it is a bridge. It's between hearts. Now I help other people learn English. I tell them, do not be scared. Start with small words. Speak every day. Look in the mirror. Talk to yourself. Talk to friends. Talk to flowers. Talk to the sky. English is like a plant. You give it water every day, small drops. One day, it grows into a beautiful tree. You will sit under that tree and feel peace. Sometimes people ask me, how can I speak English? Like you. I say one sentence at a time. I say, don't think too much. I say, just speak. And do you know the magic? When I started to speak English, my life changed. I got a job, I made new friends, I understood movies, understood people, understood their hearts. I also started to write small stories in English. This is one of them. I am sharing my story with you because I want you to feel what I felt. I want you to believe in yourself. You can speak English. Yes, you can now. Close your eyes. Think about your dream. Think about one sentence in English that matches your dream. Say it. Again, write it, speak it. Now you have started, and this is how it begins. Keep listening to stories like this. Keep reading. Keep speaking. Let your English grow. Let your voice shine. I will tell you one last thing. You are not alone. We are together, and we are learning, and we are growing. And one day, you will help someone else like I am helping you now. So, if you feel touched by my story, if you smiled or cried, if you learned even one word today, subscribe to this channel and like this story. It helps me. It gives me strength. I write with love. I write with my heart. I write for you. And many more beautiful, amazing stories are coming. You will love them. You will feel them. You will learn from them.